Muy buen trabajo, Vivi y Arturo, como siempre. Mi gente, los invitamos a visitar nuestras páginas de redes sociales, Movimiento Latino Show, para dejarles un comentario sobre ¿y tú qué opinas? Ahora continuamos el programa con mi segmento de Education is Power o Educación es Poder. Hoy vamos a hablar acerca de bienes y raíces o real estate. Nos visita Veronica Alvarez de Homestar Real Estate. Thank you very much for visiting our show.
Thank you for having me.
And you look great. Great
Thank
color,
you.
right? Great pink color. I like
Thank
it.
you.
Very festive for a Wednesday.
I love pink.
Tell us a little bit about how you got involved in the industry.
I actually got involved in the industry when I first moved here to Fresno. I have a friend that does real estate and she needed somebody to help her and she asked me if I could, so I said yes. And once I was there, her broker asked me if I would like to become a real estate agent and I said yes. So that's how my career as a real estate agent started.
Great. And actually, Fresno is such a big area that obviously there's enough business for everyone. There are a lot of real estate agents that I have, but we have a lot of friends in common. Tell me a little bit about why you feel it's important that in Los Angeles or LA, you actually were involved in the lending process. Do you think it's important for a real estate agent to actually know and understand that process?
Yes, I definitely think it's important because each client is actually case by case, but you just have to know that you could help everybody. Everybody has a solution. It's just some people are going to take longer than others. And I think everybody, because sometimes they take a short period, they think that everybody's going to be the same, but it's not, and they get frustrated in the process.
Yeah, yo entiendo que el proceso para comprar una casa es un poco complicado porque dura tiempo el proceso y no es tan rápido como a veces sale el comercial. Oh, un mes puedes tener una casa, que a veces no es realidad, ¿no?
A veces es realidad, pero no todo el tiempo. Depende de las personas, depende de lo que están buscando y también depende de cómo va el proceso de su financiera.
Sí, entonces antes de buscar una casa, antes de hablar contigo, ¿qué es lo que la persona tiene que tener para empezar ese proceso?
Lo primero que tiene que tener es tener su carta de preaprobación con su financiera para así poder indicarnos
el costo más o menos.
El costo de las casas que vamos a estar buscando, en vez de estar buscando casas que están muy baratas o muy caras para ellos. Y a veces las personas no tienen tiempo y están trabajando o lo que quieren es cambiarse de casa rápido porque ya no quieren estar rentando donde viven. Entonces, para cortar ese proceso, esa carta ayuda mucho a las personas.
Yeah, so it's important to know how much you actually qualify for, or else you're kind of just looking. What's the average home that your company is currently selling right now?
Right now, I would say between 150 and 250. That's the average that we're selling.
What are the sizes?
It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, living room, and a dining room, and a patio.
So what could complicate the process of finding a home for a person? Is that they're asking for too much based on the amount that they're lended, or is it just maybe their expectations are too high, or what makes it lengthy?
It could be a little bit of everything. Sometimes the client they want to buy a house that's like $300,000, but they only qualify for $150,000. And so once they see that they can't get the house that they want, they get frustrated. But they have to be realistic, especially if it's going to be your first house. You know, you don't always start at the top. Sometimes you have to get your way to the top slowly and just be patient.
Do you find that it's important for a person to understand they'll probably have to renovate a little bit when they buy their first home, or?
You know what? They don't have to always renovate. It depends on the house
because they could get lucky.
Yeah, there's some houses that actually investors. There's a lot of investors here in Fresno, and they buy the properties and they fix them and they leave them like brand new, which is a really beautiful side of real estate because then the client is just moving in. They don't have to do anything. But then yes, there's the ones where you do have to do a little bit of work. And so if you're willing to put a little bit of money into it, then you're fine.
You're going to probably have your perfect home.
Yeah.
Typically, how long does it actually take again to buy a home, do you think?
It takes between 3 to 6 months.
So it's actually a very lengthy process,
yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So tell me, what if I want to sell my home? How does that process work for you?
What we do, I will put it in the MLS, and that usually also takes between 3 to 6 months. And we do all the marketing, and we do all the open houses for you. We basically do all the work for you. You don't have to do anything, and that's it. It's very simple.
What's the favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of my job is when people find their house. I like showing people that are buying a house for the first time. I like showing them houses. That's my favorite.
Yeah, you know what? One of my best friends, or my best friend, Jeff Chacon, actually often will post a picture of a person getting their keys. And I think that that's such a unique and interesting picture because it's a once-in-a-lifetime sort of picture for a lot
Yeah,
of people.
I mean, some people cry, which is it's a very emotional thing too.
Yeah. Tell us how can a person contact you or reach you if they have any questions regarding the home buying process or even selling their home?
They could call my cell phone number, which is area code 818-259-2834, or you could also reach me in the office. There every day, area code 559-224-7867. And also my email is veronica@hmestar.com.
So if they want to see any listings and if they already have a pre-approval letter, they can definitely contact you,
Yes.
right? All right, do you have any last messages for our viewers, especially those that are thinking about looking for a home?
Sure. If you are thinking about buying a property, start now, because like I said, it is a long process, and the sooner you start, the better off you will be, because you know where you stand and if there's anything that you have to get clear or fix, you'll get it out of the way.
And I know I have to ask you something about yourself.
Sure.
Where are you from?
I am from Durango, Mexico.
I knew it. I'm just kidding. I did not know that. Well, thank you very much for visiting our show. You are welcome to come anytime. And if you feel that there's something relevant for our viewers, especially remember it's important to ensure that we give the resources that our culture needs in order to take the next step in the American dream. And obviously we all know that buying a home is part of the American dream.
Yes.
Muchas gracias por visitarnos. Mi gente, no le cambie al canal porque después de sus comerciales regresamos con más de Movimiento Latino Show.